Alright guys, I'm at Berlin Hauptbahnhof. So every city of Germany, every city has Hauptbahnhof, like Cologne Hauptbahnhof, Düsseldorf Hauptbahnhof, Munich Hauptbahnhof, Magdeburg Hauptbahnhof. So any city of Germany you go, you have to find HBF, which is Hauptbahnhof, which is in German it's called main railway station or main station. What's up BEATNIKERS, welcome back to my channel once again. If you're new here, consider subscribing because I feel that my goal is to bring you the most delicious thinking and enhance your intellect to escape velocity. Let's start today's day. The whole point of this video is to tell you guys how I travel within Germany. Also, the other point which came to my mind that provoked me to make this video is sometime back made a video about first time travelers, someone who has never traveled to airport or never seen an airplane, or what happens at airport. So I made a part 1 and part 2 of these videos. Now imagining coming this far and traveling to small towns of Germany, I just want to make your life easy. That's the whole point of the video. I want to tell you guys how do you travel to small cities, because if you look at the nature of the universities here, some of the top-notch universities are in the small towns of Germany. They're not in the big cities. So how do you travel there to places where there is no airports? That's what I want to tell you guys. And how can you book buses, how can you book train tickets, which applications can you use to get things done quicker and faster and economical way. So that's the whole point of the video. Let's start. This park is the best one. No one to disturb. You can just simply sit down and talk to you guys. So to begin with, I will not dive really deep into this part of the video, which is where can you book your flight tickets from. Like, there are numerous amount of websites where you can do that. Some of the websites which I have used it or I've booked tickets for some other people, I will list it down. Probably you can jump it on and then check it out if the prices on these websites suits you. So the first one which I know, which is quite famous in India also, which is Make My Trip. Second is Cleartrip. So Cleartrip is the platform where I booked my ticket to fly to Germany. Skyscanner, extensively used all over the world. Very famous, also gives you a clear idea about market rate prices from different airlines. Idealo is also pretty famous, I know. Zwodo, I don't know how to call that, Zwodo or Zwodo. Kayak, again, pretty famous brand where you can book your flight, hotel rooms also. Go Euro, I'm gonna talk about this. It is really good app, highly recommended. They also provide you with hotels, they also help you with booking flights and buses and all that. I'm gonna get to Go Euro in a while. But what I'm imagining that as soon as you land at airport, the first thing I want you to do is switch on your Wi-Fi and connect to the airport Wi-Fi. So that first thing, inform your parents that you've landed safely. Second thing, it'll be easy for you to figure out your way. For example, if you have a hostel here in Berlin and if you want to move around, Google Maps is the best thing first you should have. That's number 1. I want you to download Google Map. Number 2 is download DB Navigator. It's called as Deutsche Bahn Navigator. It's used everywhere. In Germany, it's a transportation app for trains and buses. So it gives you exact, if you know this bus stop name, it'll give you exact location of that bus stop. That's number 2. Let's move on. But the point of this video is to discuss how do you travel to small towns, bringing the whole mode of the video right there. To go to all these small towns, whether it is Magdeburg, whether it's Cottbus, whether it's Rostock, Jena, Erfurt, Erlangen, could be any small town, or Ingolstadt. There is 3 ways you can always travel to these small towns, either by buses, by trains, or by cars. I will talk about the train. Probably I'm going to take you guys to the railway station and give you a bit more explanation on that part. But for now, I would like to jump on to how can you travel by car and how can you travel by bus, and what applications I want you to download in your mobile phone if you want to travel by car. First app is called as BlaBlaCars. Yes, that's how it's called, BlaBla. So the whole interface of BlaBlaCar is very straightforward and simple. Put your current location, put your desired location, put the time and the date, and do the search. and you will see that there are options popping up. You'll have all the details of the drivers. You click on that and you can connect with him if you would like to go with that. In one car there'll be like 3-4 people going to Magdeburg, so you basically are sharing the cost. That's what it's not much. The average price is between 9 to 10, 20 euros depending on how far the location is. Second thing is Europa cars. This is more for people who have their own international license and can drive internationally and know the rules and regulations abroad. So yes, there are some people I've met. They came from Australia. They had a license and drove all the way from Berlin to Hanover. So yeah, if you have a license and if you know how the rules and regulation works out, good for you. Pretty cheap again. But yeah, even for that, there is a website. You can just directly jump onto their website and check. Third is car sharing. So the whole concept of all these car sharing company is, for example, let's say I want to travel to Sweden and I'm the car owner. So I put myself on this BlaBlaCar or car sharing pool, and people will see that, oh, this guy is going to Sweden. Even I want to go there. So on his way, he's picking up all these people while he's charging also. So it's a great concept. Same with car sharing, but car sharing can also be more like having your own personal car while you travel. Even with Europa cars or car sharing, you can start traveling from Berlin, for example, if you got down here, or Munich, and let's take an example of Munich. So if you got down at Munich airport, you come out, take the car sharing, take this car all the way to Erlangen, if that's your destination, and you can drop the car right there in Erlangen and at the desired location where they have asked you to. This is a great concept, and I think if you have money, if it's not too urgent, you can enjoy this Autobahn. Some people say that there is no speed limit on Autobahn. It's not like that. There is at some places, but. Now the third way of going to Magdeburg could be by bus. Now I believe that if you're traveling this far, you may have a huge luggage. This could be the best option for you to travel to small towns. Transportation systems are pretty good here in Germany or Europe itself. People often use buses for long distance traveling within Germany or even neighboring countries. You may have seen me taking Flixbus. So I want you to download this app called Flixbus. It's a very simple and straightforward process. Put your nearest location. So for example, if you're at Tegel Airport, which is the Berlin airport, or Schönefeld Airport, which is the other airport of Berlin, and put your desired location, for example Magdeburg, since we're talking about that, or put your current time and see if there are what options are available. It always recommended, what you can do immediately is travel, leave the airport and go to ZOB, which is ZUB, which people call it as, which is the central bus station. Go to Google Map and type it central bus station. From central bus station, all the buses travel. If it's in Berlin, then it will give you exact address that you have to change trains and buses if required and reach central bus station, and from central bus station app can allow you to book the tickets from there. That will cost you somewhere between 9 to 20 euros depending on how far the distance is. So I believe that you're going to select the nearest airport for your desired destination. So for example, if you're traveling from Kolkata to Aachen, so for Aachen there are two options for you. You either get down at Frankfurt or you either get down at Düsseldorf, depending on what kind of connections you're getting. As far as I know, what is the biggest challenge for you is to figure out which is the nearest airport, how fast can you reach your destination. That's the whole point. So the point with Go Euro app is you can put your current location and put your desired locations. For example, if I'm at Düsseldorf airport and I want to travel to Aachen, it will automatically figure out, oh, you don't need a flight in this case, but you just need a bus or a train. And then you will just go ahead and select, if you just want bus option, tap on that and it will also show you fastest option or cheapest option. So that's the specialty what I like about Go Euro app. Anywhere you want to travel, the price range could be from 15 euro to 20-25 euro depending on the date and time. So the other point which I wanted to bring in front of you is there are small towns where there are airports. For example, look at Dresden, they have an airport. Look at Cologne, they have an airport. Point is, if you're on a tight budget, it's gonna get expensive for you. Why? Because there's not much traffic on all these small town airports and you end up paying much more. If I would be you, I would try to find the big city around that town and probably travel there, and from there take a bus to Dresden, for example. So in Dresden's case, I would get down at Berlin airport and take a bus which would cost me not more than 10 to 15 euros. Same as Cologne, I would get down at Düsseldorf airport and go to Cologne by bus, which is the nearest city there. Try to find a comparison. You just need to invest a bit of time. So this is all about buses. Alright, let me show you about trains now. Let's go. I'm at railway station now. It's going to be a bit noisy, but please excuse me for that. So there are 3 ways you can book train tickets here once you're in Germany. Since we started talking that you have landed, you're at the airport at the moment, so what you have to do is search the nearest Hauptbahnhof station of that particular city. Alright, come to that place, and now you have 3 options. First option is physically buying the ticket. Physically you can buy your tickets from Deutsche Bahn, Reise-Zentrum. The second way, which I would recommend you in, it's the most easiest one, is you can go to Go Euros app, and it very easily allows you to book tickets. It also has an option of you can buy the cheap ticket or you can also buy the fastest ticket. Third way to get a ticket is very simple and straightforward, is just by going to Deutsche Bahn's website itself and booking the ticket right there. Now, out of all these 3 options what I gave you, you need to have cash, at least for the first option, which is physically going here and buying your ticket. So otherwise, for next 2 options, which is option number 2, which is by going to Go Euro's website or an application, or by going to Deutsche Bahn's website, you'll have to use credit card. So I hope you're going to figure all these things out before you even land in this country, so that you have a easy travel and safe travel. Alright guys, that's it from today's vlog. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. I would request you to please go ahead and share this video with people who are in your class. If you're learning German class, I'm sure there are a lot of people who have planned to come to Germany, so that this can be helpful for them. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.